Oh, okay. How are you doing, everybody? We are back. Obviously, it's Friday the 13th, as we can tell. Oh my god.
It's a good thing she's not on yet, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't mind.
Okay, this is awkward.
Yeah. Rob, is this a new intro? No. Was that a new intro? It wasn't, was it?
No, same one.
Did I press the wrong one? I don't think it was.
Oh no, same one.
Wrong show. But yeah, welcome everybody. Sorry we were not on last week. Massive apologies. But we were down with my dad and yeah, needed to spend time there. I couldn't really do the show. So
We've got a life, guys, basically.
yeah, we've got a life. But yeah, awesome to be back. Awesome to speak to you lot again and everyone else in the chat. Before we start mooching on, obviously we're going to be talking to Madison at some point when she comes on. But tonight I'm going to dedicate the show to Sunday, which is Hefty's brother lost his guinea pig, unfortunately, which is his life, and he unfortunately passed away. So tonight's show is dedicated to him and obviously to his brother.
Yep.
But yeah, anyway, I can't.
It's so weird. I'm trying not to pay attention to that side of the screen.
I keep looking up.
They're just sitting there. It's really weird.
It's weird.
It's because I can't not talking.
This is going to be like the whole show.
Silences.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You need to go the full hog though and actually shave your hair off, Nick. Have just a couple of strands.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Nick's going to be bald by the end of it. He definitely has to shave his hair off during a show. Yeah.
I was joking. Please don't.
Oh my god. With a real Jason voice, please stand up.
There we go.
Oh my god. Chantel, good to see you. Holly, thank you for sharing. Good to see all of you in the chat. Obviously, we have missed you all. It's 2 weeks is too long. Unfortunately, as well, while I remember, we won't be on next week, because we are on investigation. We're going to. Oh, I'm so glad you're the other side of the world. But because we're going to Guy's Cliff House, but we will be live streaming from there for you all to see. You should be able to catch it there anyway.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But yeah.
Well, we got a lot of stuff happen last time when we were there.
Yeah, really active.
It was actually the time when my grandma's first time going with us doing a ghost hunt. So I'm hoping she might come through this time because my granddad came through. So
yeah,
nice.
They're just going to be miming the whole show.
2 words.
Oh my god.
First words.
I was going to say that, Kerry, because obviously you've been really busy with your medium and stuff this past week. Is there how's that been going? Has it been crazy for any reason, or is it just because it's the holidays?
The reason is, but yeah, it's just been crazy. It is all the time. I'm very fortunate to be this busy with it. But yeah, every day.
Yeah. Isn't that tiring for you, doing so many readings, one after the other? And
yeah, I mean, I don't do a book out like that. I have to be very careful because of my illnesses that I have. So I manage it around my illnesses. And I do a lot by email, so I can do it in my own time. Actually, in fact, I sit in bed and do it and stuff. But yeah, I just work it around me and my illnesses sort of thing. But yeah, I'm very fortunate that I can do this and do it from my own home.
Yeah, definitely. They're just
like, yes, yeah.
Jason bobbleheads. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my god, Marty. Well, I'll go to you, Marty. Then while them two are.
You're now in a new room.
Oh yeah,
This is home for a little bit until I get my little. I want to do something, not a studio, but something that's just permanent for doing this and possibly some other stuff in the future. But I keep getting pushed around the house by my kids, so I got to get to a location where it's going to be quiet during this and I don't get interrupted. So, which will probably never happen. no matter where I go, unless I just leave the state.
Well, you got kids, Marty. It's never happening.
Yeah, no, I know.
Definitely not. How many have you got today? Like 10 of them, or
6.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
4 plus 2 extra right now.
I'm just saying I could knock that number down for you if you need. I could totally just take out a couple of those.
I don't think
No
he
problem at
listen.
all. I know I don't
You know
talk
what?
much. This is why.
Dude, you're supposed to be scary. You sound like a little girl. Like
Yeah,
what?
yeah. See, the problem that's the biggest problem is nobody lets me talk, and it's pretty much because I sound like this.
That's why he's silent all the time. Oh my god.
You see a big guy with a mask on. All of a sudden he starts talking like this. You're not afraid anymore.
Oh my god. Anything UFO going on anyway on your page recently?
There's some stuff that I've uploaded, just more documents that are getting released through the FOIA Act and stuff like that. Nothing crazy, but it's just slowly stuff leaks out. You know, it's probably that's the way it's going to be for a while now, until there's going to be some sort of big release, and that's when I think shit's going to hit the fan. So, well, sorry, but stuff's going to hit the fan.
Yeah, no, it'd be good.
No more lamp
We are,
posts.
no more lamp posts. But no, we will be doing another show, obviously. I can't remember when. I need to get back in. I'm still spinning from, obviously, we've been traveling, so I'm still spinning from that.
Egypt one
But
still.
we will be doing that, yes. And obviously, because we didn't have Mike Ricksecker on last week, he is going to be coming back on. He is confirmed he'll come back on.
Good.
We just got to give him a date, and we will be doing that with him as well, which will be an awesome show.
Yeah.
You're all on this live. Thank you for joining, Joe. Thank you very much. That's it. But yeah, so we've been traveling. That's why we haven't been around, and we haven't been putting much on our channel. We haven't been doing anything with dolls. We've been in London, and we've been in Devon. See my dad. We went to a couple of places to know. We went to in London was the London Dungeons and the London Bridge and Tombs experience. If you go in London, do London Dungeons. It's pretty good. London Tombs and Bridge experience, don't bother. It was pretty naff.
Isn't there a place in London though where there was documentaries or something I was watching before where this guy, he always wore a mask like these two, but he would go around, he would spray paint smiley faces, and he would always tag certain areas. But he knew all of London, and he was actually able to take one of the not the investigators, but one of the reporters down into underneath London. I believe it was London. I know there's a place like the guy never revealed his face because he was supposed to be arrested for tagging up all these places with spray paint with the smiley face.
Oh, okay.
But he knew all this underground stuff that nobody ever knew about. So I thought that was in London. I wasn't sure though. I wanted to ask you about that before.
Didn't hear,
Maybe. I mean,
didn't hear about that.
Didn't hear about it. And like the tombs as such, there is no such tombs that tourists can go into. There's no areas like that.
Well, that's what he's known for, because he takes people into those tombs because you're not supposed to go in there, and he knows the entrances to those places, and actually goes down there and does spray painting and stuff. Yeah.
Oh shit! I can't read that.
I can't read that either.
Type it in the chat, Nick.
Hi guys, thank you for joining.
Amy, did you say you guys went to Egypt or are going to Egypt?
No.
We haven't been to Egypt, but we'd like to go to Egypt.
Yes, but we've got Mike Ricksecker on, who has been to Egypt. He'll be coming back on.
And he's actually been inside the pyramids.
Yeah, he's been. Yeah. He did a trip. He went to all the different tombs and pyramids and that. So
yeah, he's got all that stuff on his Facebook page. Like all the pictures, all the stuff that he did. It's all on his Facebook page.
Yeah.
Hi, Oracles and Beyond.
But yeah, so if you guys if you can't wait for the show, if you want to check out Mike Ricksecker's page, all his stuff, he's posted loads of stuff on there about what he's been doing.
Thank you.
I think we'll let you off. You can take it off now. I think before you die.
It's a bit hot in there.
Are you? Is he?
No, he's not. Okay.
God, Jesus, Murphy.
Well, leave the fake head on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. Surprise.
It's actually me. I know. I was
You can
shocked.
see your
Dude,
heart. You're very red, man.
You're
You're
red right now.
I don't know, you look like you got a tan.
They got tan.
Whew.
But yeah,
How much I love you guys. I think I lost 30 pounds. I didn't lose 30 pounds.
Nick's got the
yeah,
advantage.
Marty, I
He's
haven't
the one
heard of
got the
that. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to do some research on that one.
I've heard of it, but I'm not sure if it's on the.
A lot of stuff in London, like we found when we went, you can go on these like the London dungeon stuff. That you don't actually see any real dungeons.
No,
it's all sets that are made to look like.
You've got Jack,
which is the bit of the naff bit about it.
You've got Jack the Ripper. You've got Sweeney Todd, the barber that cut people's throats.
Fleet
It's
Street.
pretty good. That is pretty good in the dungeons because like you'll sit in these chairs and you think, and it goes all black, and you think Sweeney Todd is in there with you, doing stuff.
Giving you a shave.
Yeah, it's quite freaky.
Giving you a shave.
Do they give you a free meat pie when you go over there? Is it one of Mrs. Lovett's? They're just like,
She did
They
that.
did a scene. They did a scene of that.
She pointed
Yeah,
me
they just
out, didn't she? She pointed me out, and she was like, "Don't you dare be flirting on my Sweeney Todd or whatever." She said.
It's pretty good that one.
I was
The
like,
dungeons is
okay.
pretty good. Yeah,
I kind of like Nick better this way.
Yeah,
As much.
at least he's not like glitching like 5 minutes behind.
We wouldn't know if he is.
No.
Yeah.
Now you got a solid connection.
The one time he has a solid connection, he's like bang on time.
You said on Facebook.
Oh my god.
Yes, happy Friday the 13th, everybody.
Yeah, happy Friday. Obviously, Hefty, your favorite day of the year.
And week. Friday is my favorite day of the week, and Friday the 13th is my favorite day next to my birthday.
But yeah, obviously we're waiting for Madison, so we'll just be chin wagging for a bit. Hopefully she'll be on. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Has she been on any other shows, Nick?
Okay, I gotta get this thing.
I'm telling you guys think it's easy. These things do not breathe well.
Yeah, this is actually like a replica of the movie mask. This is a heavier mask. So hang on 1 second.
This is very
Yeah,
fun.
this was made from a movie mold from my buddy Sam, who's if you check out my channel, I do it. There's a couple of videos he does, but he makes all mine. These are like from movie molds, and he paints them and weathers them. Like all the distress marks in this, all the scratches, they were done with an X-Acto knife and then traced over in pencil. So all the crackling there, that's all hand done. Oh, and he puts a lot of work into these things. It's got
what is that made? Wait a minute. Adam, I think that's the same one I got.
The part 3?
Part 3, yeah.
Yeah, well, he gets his from JDF blanks, so maybe we're nerding out. Dude's got other things to do.
I'm trying to look up that tagger I was talking about.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Banky or something like that.
It wasn't what?
It wasn't Banky or something like that.
Banksy.
What is it, Banksy? I don't know. I don't know
What a
things.
smiley face.
No. Yeah, he doesn't do smiley faces. No. He does like there's actually talking about he's in the news today. And this past couple of weeks, loads of his artwork's been popping up along the East Coast at the seaside resorts. He's like doing a load more stuff. Oh,
that's cool.
He had one where they had an auction and it was artwork. And the person bidded, I don't know how much it was.
Oh,
and it actually, once it hit bid,
once they bought it.
Oh, it destroyed itself. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, it destroyed itself. Oh, yeah, yep.
They paid millions, and literally inside the frame was a shredder. And as soon as the hammer went, you bought it.
I saw that video. And I was like, oh,
brutal. Wow. Absolutely brutal. Fantastic. It didn't quite do it completely, did it? It got stuck.
Yeah, but it's
like the top half.
But I mean, at that point, as soon as that razor touched paper, you're due.
Do you know what?
That kind of money
would be worth more because of the
fact that he did that.
What?
No, I don't think so. I think it would. I mean, it could probably be. I don't know, dude. Artists are freaking weird.
Yep.
So maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Kerry's an artist as well, yeah.
I saw the whole...
And I am weird. I do talk to the dead.
Yeah.
Artists are just, they're eccentric. Artists, you have to be a little eccentric to be in any kind of art medium, music, movies, art. You know,
you got to think way outside the box.
Yeah.
All my artwork's on, well, not all my artwork, but most is on Facebook.
Yeah, a lot of your stuff's on Facebook.
Yeah.
On our channel. You haven't had time to do that. His face was priceless.
Too, you got to hear some of the arguing they were doing on the Marco Polos. It was mwah, mwah, c'est magnifique.
Dude, that's entertainment alone. Like, I could sit and watch that, and I have to watch TV.
That's my favorite. I love, and you'll just because you want to do that. I love you'll see Tom, and Tom will be like just talking, and Amy will be like, "Shut up!" Like, that's not me. Tom will say something completely like, "That's not me. Shut up!" And then as soon as the tables are turned on, Tom's like, "Oh man, you got me. Oh no."
No way, Rob. No way, dude. Yeah, we are like. No, but we do argue quite a bit. But that's what
it's super entertaining. It's bickering. It's playful bickering. That's all it is. It's not like actually arguing. It's not like I can't even say what.
I think Kerry and Marty will agree. Like the real marriage.
It's married talk. It's married talk.
Yeah, you can argue like hell with each other, then an hour later it's just forgotten. It's the past.
Half the time when she's talking, I just walk away. So we don't even get that far.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Notice Dave's not commenting anything. Dave's being pretty quiet on the subject.
I think he's playing his game.
Oh, good for him.
Pretty good idea.
What?
Walk away.
Oh no!
Oh, look at her. Oh,
dude, is that or you just go back to this?
Yo, you're gonna die.
With my eyeballs.
This is your fault, Adam. You did this.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
It's only going to get worse because obviously we're trying to sell the house at the moment, so stress levels are through the roof. So
congratulations, guys, with that too. That's phenomenal.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We're not moving far. I can literally see it.
I know. I saw the thing.
Yeah, so you could throw half your
You
stuff
could
in
be
your
your own neighbor.
Yeah. But we haven't bought it yet. We're going to have a look tomorrow anyway.
Your own neighbour.
I don't know.
Pretty much, because the one we're at number 9 and the one we're looking at is number 10.
No removal van, then just literally on your back, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You could just get a little bindle, just a little stick with a handkerchief on it, and
this could be the cheapest move in town.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. But yeah, so next week we're going to
Champneys.
No, I'm not on about bloody Champneys.
I can't.
No, this is not a bloody spa channel.
Yes, tell us more.
Paranormal. You're on about bloody having a massage.
I'm so glad I showed up for this show.
Who wants to know that I'm going to go sit in a jacuzzi for an hour?
Me? I want to hear about this now. I want to.
I'm saying, like,
I got a feeling this whole show is going to turn into the Marco Polos we were just talking about. Everybody's going to be quiet. We're just going to watch Tom and Amy.
As soon as Madison responds back, as soon as she shows up, that's got to shut up then. So,
yes, we have to be nice.
Not old enough yet to hear that.
I just like we're all being stood up by a 13-year-old girl right now. I think that's hilarious and weird.
God, yeah, I'm still
she's too famous for us, dude.
I don't blame her. I'm only hanging around you guys because I'm too deep in at this point. I'm just like,
Oh, so while we're here, what about that one chip challenge thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
we can hit that up really quick.
Damn it.
So we're gonna do it on your channel, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll do another UK versus US type show where we just mess with each other. But what is it, Adam? What was the chip called?
It's the Packy One Chip Challenge,
Packy
2021. This one's a little bit different than last year's. This one has scorpion pepper and Reaper in it. But again, it's the same deal. You eat a chip. We all eat a chip, and then you just go as long as you can without drinking anything. You can cry, you can snot, you can curse because it's on my channel.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna snot.
So we do.
Well, you say that, and then you eat it, and your body's gonna be like, "Yeah, you remember when you said you weren't gonna snot?"
Oh yeah. Well, the cool thing is, my mom and my dad are gonna do it too.
That's yeah. Mama and Papa Marty.
Is this the one?
That'd be the one.
Oh, we can get it here for $5.99.
Yeah, they're super cheap. They're wicked cheap.
Okay, well,
yes, this is not going to go well for me.
You can get 10 of them.
You don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it. It's optional. And if you just want to take a bite or whatever, or do whatever you're comfortable with it's one chip, and I'll tell you, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you. You're not going to get like
it's going to suck for a little bit.
It's going to suck for like a few minutes, and then
it's when it goes the other end. That's the
I was going to say, I've got IBS. It's not going to go well.
Oh yeah, Kerry, you were exempt then. If you have IBS,
that's probably a bad idea.
Do this.
Yeah. I'm going to end up with IBS after doing this.
I think I have got mild IBS, but I'll do it anyway.
We will give it a go.
I've got right here an unopened, and this is just because I love you guys. I have an unopened packing one chip challenge from 2020 here, which I will now do.
No.
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh no!
James just real.
This is gonna go.
I'm bringing it.
But see, here's the thing: he's used to doing this stuff. I haven't eaten hot stuff in a long time. I mean, a little bit of hot sauce here and there, but
I don't do
on that level.
I never touch it at all.
This is what we're buying.
All right, this is last year's, so this is a little bit different.
It's a bit mouldy.
It's
no.
Hey,
Jerry Charms, thank you for joining us. We're going a bit left wing here, but we are Hefty's about to do it.
I got to find something to entertain you folks while we're waiting for this. So this one has Szechuan peppers in it.
Oh my god, it's black.
It's
that's
charcoal
from last year.
Yeah, it's from last year. There's a charcoal. This year's is different than this one. This was last year's.
I feel like this is not just like the ones that are like the
blue corn chips. I mean, you want to take a bite and tell me? You can't, but. Yeah, you're not. No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Bottoms up, everybody.
He puts the whole thing in, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Are you meant? We're gonna buy one,
and
we're gonna break it in half and bite a little piece of the half.
No, you got to do it all.
Toilet break in a minute.
What? Whose side are you on?
You can't.
Wait, hang on.
No. You can't just bite it. Like take bites of it, because then.
How you doing?
He just muted the fucking.
No, my mic's live. My mic's live.
Okay. Are you all right? Do you need some milk?
Don't touch your eyes. Don't touch your eyes.
Don't touch your eyes or your gum.
Actually, what else we got here? We got.
Oh my god!
What else has he got? He's got like a snack drawer.
Smoked ghost tinctures here.
What's a tincture?
A tincture. It's basically a combination of
you drink it.
It's like it's got little eyedroppers.
Drink.
And they have little
little
eyedroppers.
Did you guys see what Chantel said? This mask will come back on in a minute so he can cry at peace.
Just don't put the skin part out, man. You're already going to be sweating enough.
Yeah, that's why I was like, don't touch your eyes. Or your
eye.
Yeah,
or
leave it
at don't touch anything else.
No, I've done this before. I'm
Here comes
not a pro.
That hasn't even bothered you. That's barely bothered you.
A little hot.
It's a little hot.
Well, that's why when Adam and I talked about this, he suggested that this is the one. If we're gonna do it, this is probably the one to do.
Yeah.
Because what's that bottle that you had, Adam? Do you have that right next to you? The one that you're gonna drink? It was like that green liquid or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No. It was like in that small bottle or whatever it was
the chug challenge. Hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
but
not
like
that here.
It's a bottle. What is it about this big? It's only a small bottle, and you got to drink the whole thing. It's not even like a chip that you chew. It's
drinking a whole glass of water. How do you drink
that stuff right there.
Yeah.
You can tell you just drink it. It's like drinking hot sauce, but like on a massive level.
Ew.
Why?
We need to get you a new hobby.
Yeah.
This show was my new hobby.
Oh my god! I mean, hats off to you, Hefty. I couldn't do that kind of stuff.
Here's the thing: now you're doing it on the show, so.
Yeah, but you're going to see my reaction, then Hefty's reaction. There, it's going to be total opposite. I mean,
maybe not though, because like I said, this is the one he suggested that it's like really not that bad.
Yeah,
it's probably hot, but it's not going to last as long. You're not going to probably have the cramps and all that stuff afterwards, but.
He's hiccuping because it's hot.
We'll all get them. Like I was telling him, I can buy them all and I'll send them to you guys or whatever. It doesn't matter to me.
We can go. It's the same thing.
Once everybody gets them, we'll plan out a show and then we'll do it.
It doesn't say it's by that brand you said.
PAQUI.
No, it just says one chip challenge. Oh shit! No, I haven't. Oh shit! I nearly bought it.
Buy 10.
I am sweating. It's hot.
It doesn't say. Yeah, it just says.
You are sweating, aren't you?
It says one chip challenge UK.
Hey Adam, just
it might be the same thing.
What's that? Oh God, yeah, no way.
Be glad that you don't have the mask on.
You get a free key ring if you do
it. You think it's bad now? You think it was bad with just
buy it
before? It's a lot more worse, that's for sure.
Definitely.
I love the shot glasses. You get a shot glass as well.
Oh, I mean,
what is that? That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I actually have, believe it or not, I actually do have a shotgun. That's a shotgun. I almost said shotgun. I actually have a shot glass like that. Not a shotgun. Not a shotgun, shot glass. And it's interesting. The shot glass that I got was unfortunately, I'm no longer friends with the guy, but before I stopped hanging out with him, he actually went to Paris, France a couple of years ago, and he was near the Paris catacombs, and they had like a little gift shop, and they had shot glasses, and he got one of the shot. I almost said shotgun again. Yeah,
you're working
one of the shot glasses.
2 seconds. Adam, correct me if I'm wrong on this, dude. I just looked this up. It's packing tortilla chips. You're probably not able to see it.
Yeah, Rob. I'm checking back on the chat every couple
of minutes. $61.35 per chip.
That's old ones.
Why would you want an old moldy one?
They're not moldy.
Oh, he's getting his little gifts that we bought.
You like these? It's pretty cool. So this is going to add to our Halloween stuff.
Oh, I got something.
Oh, these are cool. Yeah.
Just got it today.
I love this show. It's so random.
That's awesome. I love that.
It's got the Ouija board on it and everything.
Cretans is with an I, by the way, too.
Someone must have known better than to send a 13-year-old to talk with this bunch of guys.
But I like that you misspelled Cretans.
No, it's not because of that, Rob. Again, she just hasn't. They haven't seen the. I sent them the StreamYard link, but they haven't seen it. So I do remember hearing she was actually going up north to New York to investigate the Hinsdale house with Daniel Clace, but I would have expected they would have done that later at night.
Yeah, she could just be busy. She might pop on.
She might. You know what? She may even still be on her way to New York. That's possible.
Or she probably saw some of the shows and thought, no.
Oh my God. So, sorry, I'm just looking this up. The Packy One Chip Challenge for 2021. That's what the chip looks like.
It's red.
Oh
is it red?
Yeah. All it's got to say is
$6.99 a piece. You can get them on Amazon.
All I got to say is all this talk about, like how Madison's view is this. It's like, I'm sure her parents have probably seen our show, and they're probably like, oh, hell no, you're not going on any other paranormal show that you like, but not this one.
I do have to blow my nose. I'm leaking. 2 shakes. I'll be right back.
Hey, man, you want some water?
You're right, Adam.
He's trying to sweat there a little bit.
Yeah, drink.
But yeah, we got these as well. We got some.
Cheers.
A mug.
That is awesome. I love that.
And then Amy got obviously the wine glass as well.
I like that skull that you guys got. That was
cool. Out of them.
Pretty cool. Like, I mean, this was in that. So if stuff like that, it's in the London Dungeons shop at the end.
I like selling it.
they had some pretty cool stuff. I got a key ring that had a skull with horns on it as well. I got one of them on my keys. They had some really cool stuff. They had shot glasses there as well.
And then I got from Sea Life. I got a little turtle.
Like a real one or just a fake one?
A teddy.
Just a
A little teddy turtle. we are nearly 30.
They put it in the trunk of the car on the way home.
Amy goes to the 5-year-old section and buys a teddy turtle.
It's gorgeous.
I think it's fantastic.
I can see I'm on my own here.
It was needed for my keyring, for my keys.
What's that? Telling you he's going for a quick ride.
I was waiting for
a quick
ride.
And that's a bit annoying, Chantal, that you don't acknowledge Halloween over there. That's a bit.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of surprised by that. So
start it off, Chantal. Start it off. Be the first.
Yeah, I mean, it's same here. I think like
we
started a bit of a trend on our street last year.
I was gonna say, if we don't,
nobody did it, and so one day we just bought everything, plastered the house with it, and then everybody started doing it.
The way I always perceive this, when it comes to Halloween, is that yes, obviously it's huge in the U.S. Canada's starting to do it too, and of course Mexico does because they do the Day of the Dead festival. And I am obviously this was before I met you guys, but I was actually invited to an online Halloween party last year by some other investigators in the UK. And I was surprised that, people were celebrating it out there. So I was like, wow, this is interesting. And I started thinking to myself, I guess, and then I found out not only just in the UK, other parts of Europe were starting to kind of follow suit with this. So it's like, wow, they're really following along. They want to, it's like, I guess they probably must think, well, if North America gets to celebrate Halloween, some of these holidays, why not us too?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
If we don't celebrate it,
why not?
You're dying like.
Yeah, you will lose it. If you don't do it, it will get lost. That's why we did it. I'm going to do it every year. Like each year, we add to the.
Even though new house, people are going to be able to see it now.
I'm still going to do it. I don't care. I'm going to the whole thing. Like I do it at Christmas as well. Like I really do up the house at Christmas. I always buy like more each year and keep adding to it.
That's so me.
Chantal, this is why they don't do it. It's not safe to go door to door, and they live behind 2-meter walls, alarms, electric fences.
I'm going for a quick cry. Wait a minute now. Hold on a minute.
That's all you just saw it, Juju.
Now hold on a minute. Now hold on a minute. Now Tui can vouch for me that I've eaten some pretty serious shit.
One little crisp and you're done.
One little chip. And I'm done.
He's man down.
Yeah,
that's it. Come on now. Tui, back me up, for God's sake.
That sounds like a perfect.
Nothing, thanks, bro.
No, you do some crazy stuff.
A quick cry.
You guys don't know what
I'm insulted, miss.
You definitely got to check out Hefty's channel because he does some crazy shit on
I
there.
like the chocolate one.
Yeah, the chocolate
I
one you did.
Not. Thank you. I did not. That was horrible.
Crazy shit.
That was damn hot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tui. See, now he's got my back. Yeah, Chantal, you should check out my channel at some point.
Check it out and you'll see.
We just did that video the other day with
Luther. Yes, who I wanted to actually give a shout out. He gave me this and the box of stuff. Sweetest guy in the world, super nice guy, very very good friend. The one thing I like about the Chili Head community is they're all very cool individuals.
Yeah.
All super, very supportive, all very, very nice.
Well, you said Chili Heads and you used the word cool. I don't think those two go together in that situation.
Wow, you got dad jokes today, huh, Marty? Hey,
dad jokes every day.
You said chili.
It's on a roll.
Chili Heads, but you said cool. Isn't that funny and ironic? No. No,
really.
Check out your channel. She did check out your channel, Hefty, and she saw the last video as well. So she kind of shit on your parade.
Well,
anyway,
seems I gotta hit the old dusty trail here.
She's literally stood us up, isn't she?
Well, yeah, I mean, I do. I probably. It's either.
Yeah, we got stood up by a 13-year-old girl. Say it.
She's either busy now. I think her parents have seen what we do and thought, no.
Well,
He did.
especially if they go on and
was
see
being
us on
good as
Hefty's
well.
channel.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
Carrie, you're
If they
always
watch
good.
us on Hefty's
Carrie,
channel,
you're the
there's no
sweet.
way
You
they're
and
gonna
Amy are
let
the
us.
sweethearts on this show. See, all right, now you're just no. Come on, now that's too much. That's too much.
She could be in the chat watching.
Well,
No,
then
she's
thanks for
not.
standing this. No,
She's not. I've been looking. I mean, I've been going back and forth to see if she's seen the StreamYard link. She hasn't yet. So, no, she hasn't been watching.
she's probably doing homework. She's 13.
Well, she started watching the stream. You guys are sitting there with machetes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that probably didn't help.
You know?
Always research the show you're going to be going on before you agree to do it.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, the other thing, I mean, I've also seen she hasn't been on for, well, it doesn't even show the last time she was on, so that tells you she's been off for a couple hours. So
Good. Hopefully she's doing her
Probably-
schoolwork.
well, some kids don't start school until next week.
What, in UK?
No, she
No,
lives here in the United States.
No.
She lives stateside? Where's she live?
Yeah, she lives in Davenport, Iowa, which is actually really not that far. I mean, I live in like in the Chicago area. Davenport is like right next to the Iowa-Illinois borders. So she's just a couple hours west of me.
You guys just had some more nasty weather over there again, didn't you?
Yes, we did. We were hit hard again. I mean, once again, we were spared, but it's like for 3-4 days, we had a number of severe weather. And then, of course, we even had tornadoes that were not too far from our area. I mean, I saw some of the videos, and these folks out there, and some of my friends, they said they were seeing these tornadoes at a distance, and they're usually about 2-3 miles away, and they're just seeing tornado after tornado. They saw, I mean, pretty much everybody saw like 9 tornadoes that day. I mean, literally multiple twisters were touching down in rapid succession.
Yeah.
Fortunately, most importantly too, was that most of these tornadoes were out in the open country farmland area, so it didn't hit a lot of structures. But because of this huge tornado outbreak / family, unfortunately, some houses were hits.
Yeah.
So it was that's definitely the closest tornado outbreak we've had in our area.
My son's supposed to be going with his grandmother to Minnesota. They had a layover in Chicago that got canceled.
Yep.
And I'm like, dude, I've been watching your Facebook posts with the storms and stuff, and I'm like, dude, that's why you're not going. They're not going to fly through that.
Yeah.
You're not going to land in that. It's like,
I don't know if you saw it really well in the video because again of the quality, but when we had one of those storms that came up, the one I captured on film, which that ended up becoming a brief microburst.
yeah.
That was my nickname in high school.
Yeah, I mean, this was like at one point. This only happened twice, but if you look really closely, you start seeing
Kerry gets it. Yeah.
You start seeing these green flashes. Practically, it's like either the wind or lightning. It was hitting the power lines. It was causing these huge power flashes. I mean, honest to God, when that happened, after those 2 strikes, I'm surprised the power was still on for our area.
Yeah.
We had one go through yesterday.
Right, yeah.
I just went to see my buddy today. So my usual route I take home.
Style.
Oh, wait.
That will definitely happen, by the way, guys.
Hey,
If you're
don't
watching.
like this video or else.
Sorry, Hefty, you saying?
No. That's fine. I went to go. So I've shown you guys my back road way home before. I know on one of the polos. But so that road I usually take a right on was like completely blocked off last night when I was coming home. I had to take the long way, and it turns out I go to see my buddy today who lives right near there, and he was like, "Yeah, he's like storm came through and took down a power pole or 2, an electricity pole or 2, or something like that." Because it got gnarly. I showed you guys on the polo, I think, yesterday with the dark, ominous clouds and stuff like that. It was like sideways raining. Boy, we got smacked up here in Clifton Park. Albany was bad, but Clifton Park got smacked pretty hard.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still sweating.
it's kind of funny too. When we had, all I want to do is ride horses and chase tornadoes. Is that much? You know what? I gotta say, when we had the storm that hit us, it was kind of weird because earlier that day we were also under a heat advisory. It was like 90 degrees, and I'm sure we've all experienced this. As soon as the storm comes by, the temperature drops like 10 degrees cooler.
Yeah,
I mean, it felt good, but at the same time, where I was actually a potentially dangerous area. I mean, but honestly, either way, just saying for me, I mean, it was exciting. Just the experience of it. I mean, even with just a normal microburst, you're just literally standing there gasping for breath because you're just in awe. I mean, the atmosphere can do something like this.
Yeah,
it's crazy. You get some real rough stuff out there. You do.
Yeah. Here, Chantel, I got it. All right, I've got everybody's problem solved. All right, Chantel can marry me for her green card.
Oh my God, Twister! I love that movie.
She can move to America, get a place, and then leave me, and I'll be fine with it. There you go. It's super easy. Dude, I should be like a life counselor. No, that's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. I just thought about what I said.
I feel like a really windy road that's like got a lot of mist around it and everything. Like it's just really, I don't know. There's so many different directions we're going. I did not see that coming.
I've got a question. What do people think about in terms of the 13th, like falling on a Friday? Do people think that's bad luck?
That's my ish. That's my lucky day. 13 is my lucky number.
That's mine too.
I passed my driving test on Friday the 13th.
Did you really?
What?
That's awesome.
Wow.
That is freaking awesome.
I was told by no less than like 4 or 5 people today to play the lottery, and I'm like, you know what I should? You know what I didn't do? Play the lottery.
What I did today was, right before I came on here, when I was about to clock out of work, there was someone who, I guess she was brand new, and she kept typing in the numbers like on the time clock to try to clock in, and it took like almost literally like 5 or what's normally like a 30-second thing. She literally took like 5 minutes to finally clock in. So I'm about to clock out. I don't realize what time it is until I clock out, and once I do, I look up and it's 1:13.
Ah, that's cool.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
Thank you, Tui. I would appreciate that, buddy.
Chantel loves Friday
You never know.
Did you guys know there's actually a phobia of Friday the 13th?
Yes, I did.
Know about that?
Yeah.
What was that phobia called? I can't remember what it was.
Oh, some big word with Deca in it.
I have to look it up now.
It'll say phobia at the end of it.
Yeah, Decaphobia, something Decaphobia.
I don't know. I don't think it's bad luck or good. It depends.
I think it's bad luck.
It doesn't matter.
You think it's bad? Amy, wait, no, hold on. This is interesting. Amy, you think it's bad luck?
I do, yeah.
How come?
Why do you think it's bad luck, Amy?
Oh, shit. Dude, you're sleeping on the couch, bro. Don't. Oh.
Why do you think it's bad luck?
Shoo!
Listen, Tom.
Somewhere else.
Yep, Roth wrote it down. It's like Paraskevdeva.
I'm not even going to try and pronounce this.
Share the screen, Nick. Paraskevdecatriophobia. Paraskevdecatriophobia.
You know what? I need a sound those sound bites so I can figure out how that's even said, because I have no idea how to pronounce that. Those pronunciation words.
Para. So like, it's Latin, obviously, but it would got no phobia.
Got no phobia.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What is this here? Here, I'm playing.
What are we getting Chantel on this show? Get her up on here. She's funny.
Yeah, Chantel, you ever want to be on that show?
I tried talking to her about that, about doing a UFO show, because we were in a long conversation about this stuff.
Guys, I got it. Paraskevdecatriophobia.
That's what I said.
That's it.
Well done.
Very good.
Why can't people just say they're scared? Like,
yeah, exactly. If you said that to someone, no one will know what you're on about.
They'd be like, "Oh, you hate Friday the 13th, huh?"
I would, yeah. I'd be like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, Kerry would.
There's a Sharkphobia.
That's quite common, yeah.
It's called scared of death.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
My Sharkphobia is called scared of getting alive.
People start sweating and
You
shaking.
did. Oh, that's what we did, didn't we? When we went on Sea Life, I made Amy do this 4D thing where you wear these things, and we did the shark diving. And she's scared shitless of sharks.
I closed my eyes.
Oh my god!
Everybody's scared shitless of sharks. Sharks are, dude, they're scary. They're gonna eat you.
Well,
They're
I love
gonna eat you.
sharks, but I don't know if I
sharks.
want to be in the water with them though.
There was one guy I was watching a documentary about a week ago, and they put him in instead of a cage, they put him in a glass cube.
Is it
shark?
yeah,
Get in through the top, but there's also a door on the front of it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in the water with like 5, 6, 7 sharks, 10, 12 feet long or whatever. And one of the sharks actually, he couldn't get the door shut. The latch wouldn't close. So when he's trying to close it, the shark actually knows its way into the thing, and he had to push the shark out and hold it.
I saw a funny ass. It was a funny ass like thing yesterday on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on Facebook, and I'll send it to you guys after the show. But basically, it's like a 3-panel cartoon, and it's like a shark diver in a cage, and the shark's looking at him, and the shark's like, "Oh, yo, somebody put this poor human in a cage and dumped him in the ocean." It was like, and the next panel was like, "Don't worry, little buddy, I'll get you out." The third panel is the shark biting at the things, which triggered me. I'm like, that's so funny that if it's like, they're trying to help. They're not trying to use they think we're and then Tui brought it up last night. He's like, yeah, it's like, when animals get freaked out when you try to help them. Same shit. Could do that. I'm like, that's what. No, they want to eat us.
They
want to eat us.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
I don't like them.
I would never do shark diving though, ever.
Well, you got to remember, the sharks aren't trying to eat you. If they take a bite out of you,
it's an exploratory bite.
Yeah, so they're just trying to taste you. That's all.
It's like,
You just be missing your leg.
Well, I was gonna say we're not fatty enough for them, but y'all ain't fatty enough for them. They'd look at me and they'd be like, "Oh, the Wagyu of the sea." Shit.
Okay, Marty, I gotta ask this whole cage thing. I mean, that sounds like something out of Shark Week you're talking about. Is that?
I believe it was something from Shark Week. Yeah,
it is on YouTube,
where they were. It was literally, there was no bars. It was like a glass box. So once that goes in the water,
it's
it's transparent. You can't see it.
It's bulletproof plexiglass. They usually
something like that. Yeah, but he couldn't get the door shut. It wouldn't latch. It was broken.
Jeez.
So the only way they had to actually eventually pull him out of the water, obviously. But the shark did actually get the front of its nose inside the door. And the guy had to push his face out.
It's like a great white. I'm assuming it's like
it was a great white.
It was a great white. It was either a great white or like a bull shark or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They don't have fingers. They don't know. That's true.
What's going on here?
Moving off sharks.
Shark. This show's taking so many.
So you guys like ghosts? You guys like paranormal stuff? Let's
It's no longer paranormal.
Where the hell is Simon Entwistle when you need him?
I just got one thing to say, and this is actually more of the cryptid stuff. You ever heard of Megalodon?
Oh, that's not a cryptid. That's science fact, baby. That's science fact, bro.
I was going to say, has anyone heard of any other unlucky situations like when a black cat walks across the road, you shouldn't walk across the road?
Walking under a ladder, opening an umbrella indoors. I'm like,
cracks
breaking
in the pavement.
Yeah, cracks in the pavement. Yep.
I used to do that as a kid. I had OCD as a kid. When I used to walk to school, I wouldn't walk on a crack. Not because it was the phobia. I just had an OCD thing that I didn't want to walk on a crack.
2 drains, 3 drains, whatever it is.
See, I don't know if you guys have that over
What's
here.
the 2 drain, 3 drain thing?
I think it's 3 drains is bad luck. I might be wrong, but it's something like that.
What does that even mean? 3 drains?
Oh, while we're on this,
3 drains in a row. Like, I don't know if you get them there, but we do on our pavements, 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Oh.
The manhole covers. If you get 3 in a row, it's bad luck.
Oh.
We always have 3 in a row.
Yeah.
You're driving down the road, there'll be 5 in a row.
Tui brought up a good one. Salt over your shoulder for good luck. Yeah.
That's a good one.
And Chantel, the book was way better than the movie was.
I could feel my eye.
The Meg. The Meg. I love that movie, The Meg. Yeah. It's a funny movie.
Yeah, the kids like that movie.
They got the eye as well.
I love the ending of that movie, especially. That's all. That was
another good shark movie was 47 Meters Down.
Yeah, that was a real good one.
Well, my kids really liked it. It was suspenseful.
See,
because you're almost trying to put yourself in that position.
I liked it up until the end. I didn't like the ending of it.
Right. Yeah, the kids love that. They've watched that multiple times.
Tiger.
Yeah, they've seen the. I mean, oh wait, you
Did that happen?
Well, wait, you did say they saw the Meg, right?
The kids?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they love the Meg. They loved it.
Sharknado!
Sharknado!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ethan loves that movie.
Woo! It's so bad. It's so bad.
I couldn't get into it. It was too weird. Like,
you know what? As the storm expert I usually am, I'm going to give you guys a trivia fact about some of that footage. Because, like, there were parts of that movie where it looked like they were including, like, old footage of waves coming in, like, without the sharks. Well, I recognize that footage. The footage they were using of when, like, the waves were coming in, that old grainy look, that was actually footage from Hurricane Camille back in 1969.
Yo, you and me need to hang out, Nick.
Yeah.
Like in real life, bro. We got to pick out stuff like that. Be like, oh, see that there? Yeah, they recycled that from this.
Collection of this stuff. I mean, on the storm. So I'm like, when I watch, I'm like, wait a second, I've seen that footage before. That's Hurricane Camille footage.
Oh, yeah.
What did you say?
Open water. I liked open water too.
Open water, yeah.
We agreed on that based on a true story.
Yes, yeah.
There you go.
And let's not forget, most importantly, Jaws.
Ah, jeez, man. Hold on. My shirt's in the laundry, but I just got a brand new Jaws 3D shirt.
Yeah, you did.
I love it. I love that thing.
I never
love Jaws. You never liked Jaws?
Seriously?
I thought it was boring.
The first one was good. There was a couple that legit, like the shark. I think it was Jaws 4. The shark completely looked fake.
Oh, it was terrible. Jaws 4 was just
worst of them.
I liked it. I liked it. I just didn't like the way the shark was designed. The first one to me was like the most realistic one.
Well, not to mention some of the footage they use, like the shark swimming. So it was actually real shark.
Because I got the Jaws book, and there was one point where they had somebody in the cage. There was actually a shark that swam by the cage, and they used that.
And they had the camera. They had the camera up. I mean, I think it was filmed actually off the coast of Australia, and they're filming it. And their intention was to try to get close to the sharks as possible because they wanted to give the idea that the shark was huge, like much bigger.
The midget. They used a midget as well. Yes. No, I'm being serious. No. I'm like a treasure trove of stupid information for Jaws. Yeah.
They used them. What?
So in some of the are we talking about Jaws, right? I'm lost.
We've gone like on a massive tangent now.
Jesus Christ! All right, so I think we're still talking about
Jaws. Now we're on to midgets.
No. Listen.
It goes so badly wrong.
A lot of the shots in the original Jaws were shot by Ron and Valerie Taylor, who lived in Australia. They were shark divers, swam a lot with sharks. Ron actually got bitten a lot and had to have a lot of surgeries done when he was bitten by a shark back in like the 60s or so.
Yeah, that was. I know who you're talking about now. What is that? Was that his name?
What?
What was his name? What was his name?
Ron Taylor. The guy who got bit was Ron Taylor. But anyway, where I'm going with this. I'll see you soon, bro. I know you'll be here in like 20 minutes.
Fox.
Rodney Fox.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. So I got my two confused. So anyway, Ron and Valerie Taylor are these two people that do shark diving in Australia. They were hired to do real life great white shark footage for the movie. But to make the shark appear bigger, they hired a little person and put them in the cage. To make the shark look gigantically huge. I know, but it's true.
Wow.
True story.
I did not know that.
Do you want me to go to midget, little person? Like, what's going? How did I become the bad guy here? So anyway, they're shooting this thing.
So they're abusing midgets now.
They're abusing midgets for shark feed, which, I mean, let's be honest. Like, what else are you going to do with them? And then so they're like little bite sized. They're fun sized shark snacks. So anyway, they got them in the water, and the shark gets tangled up.
Go on. No, keep going. You're listening.
Please, you got.
Keep going.
Anyway, so it's to see where Hoover is getting. I'm in trouble. Yeah, you can catch.
Oh my God!
Happy Meals. They'd be the toy in the Happy Meal. Anyway, all you midgets watching. I'm sorry, midgets.
Oh my God!
So anyway, long story short, this
So last week we had golden showers. This week we got midgets.
That was Kerry. Kerry was the golden shower.
Oh yeah, that was you, Kerry.
Adam, wait, I need to hear the rest of this. Go on, Adam.
Long story short, so the shark ended up getting caught in real life, tangled up in the wire or the rope that they used to pull the cage back in on Ron and Valerie's. And when they were shooting the B-roll footage for the shark, and that ended up making it into the movie where you see the shark just attacking the cage in Jaws when like Hooper swims to the bottom.
Yeah.
Which in the book he dies. In the book Hooper dies. Nobody lives except for Brody. And they skip over a lot of stuff.
Oh my god.
We call them strawberry shortcakes.
I really hope Madison does not watch this show.
She'll never be allowed on, dude.
I'm afraid to get you guys kicked off the Paranormal Network.
We have lost all of our guests now forever.
We've insulted everyone now, so
yeah. So long, really bad story short. Oh, Tuna now shows up after all this. Tuna, boy, did you miss a lot, buddy?
Yeah,
holy
you need to
moly!
rewatch this.
You bet.
Isn't that what sharks eat? Don't they eat?
Tunas eat sharks. Just in Tuna's case, tuna eats sharks.
Oh, tuna. Yeah, Glorious Emperor eats the sharks.
Okay, that's the way it operates.
All right.
But yeah, long story short, so that blooper, real life blooper, ended up in the movie, and it's a midget Hooper. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If I could just say one thing,
Good night,
thing,
folks.
Wait. I gotta end this way. If I could say one thing, I bet they probably would have said to him, once if he was going to get attacked by the shark, they should have told him, "You're going to need a bigger boat."
No.
Oh my god.
Right, no more talking midgets now.
Oh my god.
I can't wipe my eyes.
I will apologize if anybody is watching who is slightly.
Don't touch your eye.
Oh. I really apologize.
I don't. That's
I'm a midget. I am a midget. I am 5 foot nothing.
I'm 5'10", dude. Come on, I'm short as hell too. Kerry's like, yo, I'm so sticking. He's like, why did I join up with these guys?
Okay, enough of this.
The small talk.
God,
please.
But yeah, so we were supposed to have Madison on tonight, guys. Unfortunately, we didn't.
Yeah,
but it's been a cracking show tonight.
Like I said, I kept looking through the messenger, and she hasn't seen the smoke. Hopefully next time we'll have her. I'm sure there'll be a better chance. I mean, I did tell her, before about what time the show is on. Except now that she's in New York, you have to remember, being in New York, it's a different time zone. So
you actually mean she's in my part of town?
Well, she's out in. Wait, where are you from? Like, which part of New York are you from?
I've said this many times, Nick. Damn you. Shame on you.
Yes, shame on me.
I said it earlier in this. I said it earlier in this show.
You did? I must have been laughing then.
No, it's just the women. I'm in Clifton Park. I'm about 20 minutes north of Albany, which is the capital of New York State.
She's heading out to
like the city.
No, it's actually Hinsdale, which is actually more closer to Buffalo. So.
So she's like 4 or 5 hours.
On the opposite.
Yeah, west of me. Yeah,
eastern part of New York. Yeah, so
Buffalo's on the west side.
The only thing I wish she could have done, yet even if she was able to stay on for just a couple minutes, that also would have given us an opportunity of someone interviewing Daniel Mulaes, because he's the owner of the Hinsdale house. We've had him on the other show previously. In fact, he's actually been on a few shows of the network a couple times.
I can't blame anyone for not wanting to come on though. I mean, talking about
what I wanted to say is, since we didn't have a show last week and things have been kind of, hit or miss. I know I've missed a couple shows. Marty's missed a couple shows. This was it would have been cool if Madison showed up. That would have been a really interesting show. But I actually this was kind of a cool meetup. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah,
I mean, I enjoy all the shows, but it was fun. Just absolutely zero paranormal stuff, but it was just it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like doing these ones, especially like when we do the the YouTube reaction ones. Just ones to just throw in there and have a laugh, and
it was kind of like us getting back into it again.
Yeah. And I know obviously we're going to miss
return to form.
We're going to miss next week, but we will obviously be live streaming, hopefully from if we can get signal, obviously, from where we're going to be. But I was thinking, Marty, what are you thinking the week after? Do you want to do a UFO show the week after? It was supposed to be 2 seconds. The UFO one that we were
might also have someone to come on to the show, to talk about the UFO stuff too. It's actually one of our co-hosts from the Petri Dish. He does a lot of UFO stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And Chantel, if you ever want to come on to the UFO show, please.
Yeah, Joe, we need to get you on. Chantel, we got to get you on at some point.
Yeah, drop us a message. We'll get you on. And we're going to talk about things captured on the Moon and Mars as well.
Yeah, we could do that. You said something about crop circles.
Yeah.
Do it. He's in.
Okay, Chantel, happy days. Drop me a message on either on our Facebook or on our Instagram page, and I'll chat to you about how we go about it, and we'll get you on. We'll do that. So not next week, the week after is going to be UFOs. We'll drop that in there, and then I think the week after that we're going to be doing deadly possessions. So some of the most I've been watching it on Discovery Plus. Some of the deadliest possessions owned by people. So it's pretty good. So we're going to do some of that. I'm shy though. Truth of the world, is it? Right?
Once you guys decide once you guys decide about wanting to try to do like an episode for haunted dolls, like I said, I can get a hold of the Ghosty Girls to see if they want to come on, because like I said, they got a few of their own. So,
is that like the Beastie Boys?
Just gotta plan it ahead of time. Adam and Marty, I didn't tell you guys about them yet because you guys went off because I told Tom, Amy, and Kerry about it. So believe it or not, they're actually more kids, but we had them about 2 weeks ago. They're two sisters. Their names are Gracie and Vivian. And they're not only some of the most adorable kids you ever met, they're like knowledgeable, they're funny, they're like entertaining. I mean, they're just these
kids. That are
they stand
just saying.
You lose your mind after once you meet them. I mean, they're awesome. We literally had them. We had them on the Petri Dish for like 3 hours straight.
Marty's out.
Marty's got enough kids to deal with.
It's like he's got me. Marty has to actually put up with me in real life too.
Yeah.
It's not just here. He has to deal with me on it.
He's just like another one of my kids.
It's freaking true. It's so freaking true. It's ridiculous.
We will try and get Madison back on again anyway when we can. Hopefully.
You sure she doesn't watch this one?
Yeah.
Or any other shows that we've done.
Are great.
Oh my God. You know what? Let's be honest here about something. I don't think we're the worst because, I can tell you right now from some of the other shows that air on the Paranormal United Network, including the other show that I do, sometimes we go even overboard than that. So don't think we're the worst. We're probably almost to the worst.
Pretty damn close.
We haven't finised yet.
I apparently eat rabbits.
This is usually the point where the show goes south rapidly.
We're getting there, though.
Sooner we did for the show.
I wouldn't turn down a horse burger, though, Chantel.
You eat rabbits?
No, I don't eat rabbits. I love Chesterfield and the Chesterfields that live. How many freaking polos and pictures have you seen me post those damn rabbits in my backyard? I love those. Little bastards.
Very quiet. He's hunting rabbits.
Be quiet. I'm hunting a rabbit.
Oh my God.
So random.
This is good stuff. You were buddy with a barbecue and said you love him. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
That's because I didn't want it to. You know what? I'm not explaining myself. I don't have to explain myself.
We'll we'll come to the end then. But so yeah, next week we won't be on. Apologies, we're going to do an investigation. But week after, UFOs, stuff found on Moon and Mars, and maybe even get a guest on to talk about UFOs. In the meantime,
no trivia. You guys have the cards. Are
yes,
we not doing that?
We've got cards. Sorry, I had some. Yeah. Anyway, check out everyone's channels.
They
Kerry's
got quite
inundated with people doing readings. But please, if you want a reading from a medium, I cannot recommend Kerry enough.
Yeah, she's really, really good.
I cannot recommend Kerry. I was like,
She is. I won't go into it, but Amy had a reading and she did a little bit for me, and she's bang on. Like,
Even down to the house before we're going to be buying.
Yeah, she knows her stuff. So highly recommend. If you want to read and speak to Kerry, the links are below. Please, like, she's very, very good.
Buy stuff from her Etsy shop.
Yeah.
I got some of that chip stuck in my throat.
I got the cards. Hey, there we go.
Shameless plug. Oh, you pissed her off. Look at you, Tom. You pissed her off so much he bounced on you. This just in. Amy leaves Tom ass mid-show.
Yeah.
Amy's got him
there we go. Also, I got cool stuff too. Ice cubes, me and Nick.
I don't have one.
That's because I stole yours, buddy.
Well,
all right, let's get to the trivia anyway.
I wanted to pick some up at the gas station on the way home, but unfortunately, I was running. It was like only 20 minutes for I to come on, so I had to pick the gas station.
Got to get some gas.
Gotta get some gas.
We weren't there for the gas.
Can you call it the liquid station?
Fuel.
It's not gas.
Go to get some petrol.
Petrol gas.
Petrol.
Petrol.
Well, that's what not pickle. That's what I wanted to ask too, Tom, earlier when you were like, when you had to confront the shoplifter, were you all like, dude, all I can think of, and forgive me, but it's like, excuse me, miss, would you mind putting that back where you got it from, if you don't mind, please? I'm not trying to get in your face, but would you please just put that back where you got that from? You didn't pay for that. Please put it back.
That's how we want it to be, but
it's like this super polite British. It's like, well, yes. Well, I sure will. I'm sorry about that. Let me put it back here.
Almost an Australian then, but
I know it's tough. The British kind of took over everything, so
it does get pretty violent usually.
Did you yell halt?
Oh, stop!
I should have done.
Back off of the Queen's Guard!
Oh my God.
Step away from the Queen's Guard!
Oh my God.
Will America! Sorry.
America's awake.
Oh my God. All right, we're going to do the trivia now anyway. We're going to get into it.
All right, let's go to trivia.
Let's go. Before this
I'm going to get strung up.
All right then. What is the furthest a person has fallen without a parachute or safety equipment and survived? I know this, so I'm not going to say anything.
300 feet.
Yeah,
we're going to go in feet. It's in feet. So we're going to go in feet.
7,000 feet.
7,000. All right. I want to meet this dude, or don't want to meet this dude. It's like you just did what, you?
He's Superman.
How much do I owe you? Holy moly.
750 feet.
So they fell.
400.
No parachute, no safety equipment. 400? Is anybody in chat? Should I tell what you're saying? Sandy, anybody else?
I'm gonna go.
Tuna?
I'm surprised they haven't responded quickly yet.
They've gone home.
500 feet.
500 feet?
7,000.
7,000?
15 stories?
15
stories. Okay,
stories. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's believable.
Oh, that's 150 feet. So, okay. 50, yeah. All right.
Well, who said the highest? Who was it?
Me. I said 7,000.
He said 7. Nick said 7,000. And he just, well, there we go. So you took his mask off and he froze.
Well, Nick, you are the closest, but it's a lot higher.
No.
What? What?
Yeah, I actually knew this. It actually happened. I'll read what it says. So the highest was 6 miles, 10 kilometers. In 1972, a flight exploded over the Czech Republic, and a flight attendant.
I'm with Kerry on that one.
Did he like fall from a rocket?
So you got a better beer.
She suffered 2 broken legs, a fractured skull, and was paralyzed from the waist down, but survived. It doesn't say
Jesus
there,
Christ.
she actually survived because she was in the tail of the plane when it exploded, and the tail fell to earth.
Cushioned the fall a little bit. Wow.
All right, so she was inside the tail of the plane. It wasn't just her body falling.
Yeah, she wasn't outside the plane. She was still inside the plane.
Give birth. They can fall like miles.
Yeah.
Man, women are truly amazing creatures.
But landing in a cloud doesn't count.
No, you don't.
Nope.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe, but I don't think so.
I think it's about 35,000 feet she fell. 7 feet that's a freaking long way. Crazy. Yeah, she survived. But yeah, anyway, next one is we've done that one before actually. I don't know why it's on there. Do astronauts become taller or shorter because of their time in space?
Yes.
Shorter.
Yeah, well, shorter. I'm gonna have to go
gravity pulling on them.
Ask all the midgets.
Oh my god.
Taller because gravity pulls you to Earth, whereas no gravity in space.
Yeah, I'd say taller.
Your spine does stretch in space.
Yeah.
Not by much, but
and it says shorter.
It's definitely taller.
Sandy says shorter. Chantel says taller.
I think you do end up shorter when you come back to Earth, though.
Yeah, you will do.
When you come
back,
yeah, maybe.
Because
like when you're out in space, and some other planets that have, a surface like Mars, for example, a lot of times, like, you also weigh lighter on that planet than you do on Earth.
Right.
It's taller.
You taller? It is. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, taller. Under zero gravity, their vertebrae stretch to increase their height.
Yeah.
I chose shorter. I should have chose taller.
Mistakes were made. Others will be blamed.
No, you don't get shorter. You'll just go back to your original.
No, but I think compressors, you get problems, though, don't you?
Gravity, no, because gravity doesn't change on Earth, so you'll just go back to your original.
That could be. I mean, unless, like, well.
I'm waiting for the mic to get muted again.
Really?
Oh.
Okay, anyway, next one.
Holy.
Yeah. You know what, Chantel? I can relate to that. I'm 6'1" as well.
Then I'll go to space.
Better not go to space.
You're 6'1", Nick?
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
Oh, you're a big boy. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, I am. And I learned that through a prison. Hey, you know what? I learned that through a prison shot.
Let's not go there. Kerry, let's not go there.
What the hell did you just say?
am.
Woo!
Hey, Adam, Adam, I don't know if you heard what I was saying. So, like, I don't know if you heard what I was saying while Kerry's laughing, saying that I'm a big boy. I mean, I only learned that through a mugshot I was in. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, right. That's how I found out how tall I was. I was like, wait, what? Oh, hey. Wow.
Woo. Anyway, what percentage of men think that they should kneel down when proposing?
Oh man, I'm going to say 98. Come on, dude.
Yeah,
that's
99. At least 90.
That's proper.
I hope so. I hope it's that high.
It's got to be. I mean, I would. But I'm a hopeless romantic, so it's.
I'm going to go 80%.
Yeah, I'm going to go 70% because I think there's a lot of people now. It's more like a case of.
It's both. Both do it now.
Yeah.
20%. Oh, shame on dudes if that's accurate. Shame on them. There's some moms. There's some like moms that did not do their job on raising their sons correctly.
I got
20%.
You did get one me.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
yeah, that's a tradition. Yeah, exactly.
Actually kicked him down to the ground when he was there as well.
Chantel says 75. Okay.
All right, 75. Okay, at least Chantel knows a little bit better.
Did I just miss a burn on? I think I just missed a burn on Tom. I saw his face and he was laughing. I'm like, damn it, I missed it.
Allowing for other cultures and traditions. Yeah, that's a good point. Other cultures and traditions don't necessarily get on one knee, do they?
No.
That is true, yeah.
That's a good point.
Oh, 80%.
80%, 70%. Anybody else before I tell you?
Hold on, Chantel, are you really 6'1"?
Yes, she is. Same height as me.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Well, how tall are you, Adam?
4'6".
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that's being generous, isn't it?
This guy's a midget.
ball buster. Jesus, Murphy.
Hefty's actually stood up at the moment.
A2, Thomas. A2, buddy. Oh, you.
Sandy's 5-0, so bless her. She's probably the shortest of all.
Okay.
No,
Anyway,
I'm not telling you. Screw you. I hate you guys. I'm out.
Oh.
No, in all honesty, Adam's taller than I am.
is he?
Yeah.
I can imagine Adam being tall.
Yeah, I could say he's been quite tall. How many?
You got what? 5'10", 5'11", Adam?
I reckon he's 5.
I'm 5'10". Yeah, I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
5'10". What are you, Kerry?
5'6", I think.
Oh, same as me.
Yeah, I'm 5'8".
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
So you're kind of in the middle.
Anyway,
He's ashamed to admit it.
Chantel, you were the closest. It is 76%.
76. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's quite low. All right, and we'll go for the last one then. How many spiders do you swallow in your sleep on average per year?
Oh,
Per year, 30.
Don't think it.
0.
We know
30.
this. Don't think it.
It's none.
Shut up.
You know,
That can't
I've
be
seen
possible.
this. I've seen this fact. Oh, nobody noticed. I ripped an earring out. Look at that.
Yeah. It's
Oh
going.
yeah. Hold on, watch. Please continue while I.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
so how many
it's
spiders?
Wait a minute. Wouldn't you be woken up by
Choking.
a spider in your
No,
mouth?
not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I mean, how many times do you like fart in your sleep or sneeze in your sleep and you don't wake
Never.
up? Oh, come on! Like nobody
Never.
does it. Stop it.
Never.
Well, if I
Definitely
farted in my sleep, then I've always woken Kerry up.
You're throwing me again.
I'm gonna have to go with. You know what? I'm just gonna have to say 5.
30.
5 spiders? 3?
It's none.
0.
Oh, well, I'm hoping 1. If it's got
One.
to be
Honestly,
It's
I'd rather
more than
say
one. It's more. I've seen these statistics, but not in a long time. So I know it's more than one.
So
It's
what
like
does it taste like?
8 to. I'm gonna. Well, I can't. Well, I forget what it is. I'm gonna say 20. I'll say 20.
So what do they taste like, Adam?
What did you say, Mike?
0.
I can't answer that on this channel. Check my channel out for that actual answer.
It is actually 0.
Okay,
It's a
good.
myth. It's a myth that you swallow 8 spiders a year, but this was made up by Lisa Hoist.
I see.
Holt. She was a journalist attempting to highlight how quickly myths can propagate. It was made up, the whole thing, and people believe it even to this day. You do not swallow any spiders in your life.
God.
So you mean the internet lied to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funnily enough.
Shocker.
That's why you wouldn't.
Yeah, 0.
That's why you would not explain it publicly. Now I understand.
Well, my book report is going to suck then.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Let's see. I get it, Adam. You really wanted to be Spider-Man. I get it.
I did. Only, you know what? Again, a conversation that should be carried over on my channel because I'm going to get these guys kicked off the network if you guys don't stop me.
I'm not sure when we're going to do the one chip challenge, but we'll let everybody know.
Yep.
We do need to get back on your channel as well, Hefty. So I don't know. We'll have a chat when everyone's available, and we'll definitely get back on there. Because I've missed that as well. So we're going to go.
Tom, you're boring the shit out of Amy. Let's go.
Sorry.
Yo, for real, don't get divorced on my account. Make sure it's something you guys have going on, not
We're
my
stuck with each other because we can't afford to divorce.
Not now if you're buying.
Oh, you see that look Amy said? She said, Tom, you going stateside with Hefty.
I can afford to.
You have a joint account.
But the money I earn,
it's going to divorce.
Tom, I don't know about you, Tom, but I like sleeping in my bed. Okay. So.
Yeah, the dog's on here, so I can't even sleep with the dog. So,
so that means
sleep in Georgie's cage,
house, then, right?
Sleep in the doghouse.
Yeah.
That actually reminds me of that. And you guys remember that Simpsons episode where Homer was forced to sleep on the couch? He's like, oh, why did women had to choose sleeping on the couch? And he's like, well, at least I got Santa's little helper. And then the next cutscene, he's sleeping in the doghouse. It's like, how did this happen?
Doghouse. I thought they were being genuine there, and I'm like, oh, she's talking shit to him. All right.
All right, guys. We're going to shoot anyway.
All right. Yeah, I got to go.
But we love you all.
Adam, one more time with these.
Oh, hell yeah. Hold up, brother. Hold on.
It was a cracking show, guys. Yeah, thank you all.
We won't be able to do this until next year. This is the only Friday the 13th we got this year.
Wait, really? Oh, no.
I couldn't find any other one.
Oh, balls.
Oh. You didn't say a line on Friday the 13th.
It doesn't say anything.
Doesn't it?
No.
No, they just waved the machete.
It's not chi. It's ki. Ma. God damn it. Read the book. Look it up.
I said that.
No, you
It
didn't.
was breathing issues.
I did.
I wondered where we were going with that one then. I was like,
it sounded like that, but it wasn't. It was. I said exactly how it said.
Do it again.
Yeah. Sorry, Chantel, but please check us out. We will be on our Instagram live. Hopefully, we will show you where we are and what we're doing. And we're going to do lots of filming.
Oh, you're interrupting there.
I'm sorry.
Breathing.
Sorry. Do you want to do this?
You're interrupting their breathing.
They're heavy breathing.
I'm good. Good Lord.
I was being serious.
We're going to end the show the way we started it with just straight quietness.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the awkwardness.
Yeah. All right, anyway. Yeah, we will see you week after next. We will let you know when we're back on Hefty channel. Love you all, and we will see you then.
Stay spooky.
See you later.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Happy Friday the 13th.